I wanted to start a new section called, I guess, Tafo Tips. And this really is to, create some motivation and a foundation to improving in Melee. And this could really extend to just anything in life. And this is just from my personal observations of what has been successful for me and from people around me through them mentoring me. And so we'll go. I'm not sure how frequent I'm going to do these videos, but we'll do it semi-frequent enough that this could turn into a mini series so you can follow it and we can track trends together. So hopefully you guys participate through YouTube comments or Twitter, and we can really see some growth. And so the first one I always want to say is setting the right goal. This could be casting a vision statement for yourself, setting a short-term goal or a long-term goal. And the reason why I think this is important in the context of Melee is that defining the goals that you want as a player or as an observer of Melee will ultimately help you feel happy and ultimately get more value out of the game. So the goals may be different for everybody depending on what you want. So for some of you guys, you may want to be the absolute best, and you guys are willing to put in the work, and that's great. For some of you guys, you may say, I just want to beat my 2 friends who force-stock me all the time, and that's a great goal too. Maybe your goal is also, maybe I want to be the best Sheik main in my region. Maybe I go 0 and 2 in bracket, and I want to make it out of my bracket pool into the top 32 of a tournament. Or maybe it's something a little bit longer term where in 5 months I want to get to round 2 bracket pools of EVO. These are all great goals. And for some of you guys, it may be, I just want to have fun. I don't really care about results. I just want to play with my friends, and that's awesome. But I think setting the proper context will help you take action in towards achieving that goal. And ultimately, if you're going to be playing this game for years anyway, you might as well, try to get maximize more out of it. And so hopefully you guys come up with the right goals and, start to begin taking steps towards achieving those goals. So for me, for example, I really wanted to get top 64 at a major. And this was in the pound 4, pound 5 era, so we didn't have thousands of people. It was about like 200 to 300, 350 on a good day for a major. And then I immediately started taking mini goals. So the next step is, what is your big goal, and then what are the mini steps that you can take? So a good mini goal would be ultimately, it could be a variety of things. And for me, one of the biggest weaknesses I knew after I kind of made this resolve to say, I want to get top 64 at a national, I looked at people who were getting top 64, and I looked at my own gameplay, and I noticed my technical ability was really lacking. So what I did to set my first goal is I wanted to identify what were some of the tech skill that was really weak in. So embarrassingly enough, I didn't really short hop that well off the shuffle. I didn't waveland very well either, and I couldn't tech chase very well. So I set a personal goal over a span of 2 weeks to say, I want to get better at tech chasing, I want to get better at practicing short hops, and also wavelanding. So I took a proactive step to say, with this goal, I'm going to spend about 15 minutes to 45 minutes just on these 3 things. And then I'm going to reevaluate this with an assessment of myself. Did I improve? Did I not improve? And it helps to kind of create these incremental gains, because it's like encouraging to see like what kind of movements what kind of building blocks you're building for yourself. Whereas I think if you just keep playing, and results come, it's really difficult to push yourself up in a tournament. You'll be getting 25th, 25th, 25th. Maybe once in a while you get like a 17th or a 13th, and then you go back to 25th. And it's a very frustrating experience because there's nothing really measurable to what your results are, because it does take a lot to really move up in like the next tier of gameplay. Like tiers in Melee are very distinguished, and to jump a tier in terms of skill is actually really difficult. So setting minor goals for yourself is also really helpful. And so that's all I have for this edition. So TLDR, set some goals for yourself. What do you really want from this game? What do you want as a player? And then set some minor goals for the next 1 to 2 weeks and say, well, I want to get this accomplished or do this, and then do it. And then we'll come back a week from now. Maybe you accomplished your goals, maybe you got busy. But I really hope that this will help you get into the right path of really self-improvement and getting the most out of what you want, whether it's Melee, whether it's Smash 4, whether it's Street Fighter 5, or whether it's something else in life. And I hope that we can continue to grow together. So drop a YouTube comment. What are your goals? What do you want to see for yourself? And then also, let me know what you're going to do as an action step within the next 1 to 2 weeks to progress towards those goals.